I'm sure lots of you have been watching The X Factor, or if you're outside of the UK, perhaps the equivalent in your country, whether it's American Idol, wherever you are. I know there's different countries have these shows where unknown singers get up and they try their best to impress the judges, and the lucky few get voted into the final 12 or whatever it is. Now, I mean, I've been watching The X Factor here, to be honest, and in one way I think it's good. I mean, it gives unknown and talented singers the chance to become known, and one even gets a recording contract. But it does also thrive on the drama and the ups and downs of people who get sometimes very upset and emotional, especially if they get into the final 12 and then they get voted out. When you look at the face of someone who's just been voted out, it's like their world has completely come to an end. In fact, earlier in the competition, this particular one, when asked what it means to them, some of them actually said everything. It means everything being in this competition. I can't think of anything else, kind of thing. Now my question is it right to put everything you have into something that could be snatched away at any time by the voting public, or by judges who are already famous and whose opinions are fallible? I mean, they may be so-called experts in the music business, but they get it wrong sometimes. Look at the way that the mentors sometimes pick the wrong songs for their act, and the other judges look at them and say, "Why did you do that? I can't believe you did that. That's completely wrong." You see, they're only human, and these people who do make mistakes have got the hopes and dreams of these singers in their hands. And people whose judgment is sometimes flawed and are prone to having off days like anyone else, that's all they are. They may be famous, but they're human, and they've also got their own individual opinions. Now, when you place your hopes and dreams in God's hands instead, it's completely different, because He never makes a mistake and He never has an off day. In fact, if you're a born-again Christian who's following Jesus, then your hopes and dreams are likely to have been inspired by Him anyway. And if they're not, He's able to gently steer you in the right direction and lead you into something else that is. What He won't do is hold you up to public ridicule and give people the chance to vote you out of His plan. If He's put you in it, that's where you stay. And if God's plan involves you being in the public eye, then He'll give you the right material, the right image, and it'll be at the right time, and everything will work. It won't all fall apart like some of these acts do, because when God's in something, it will work. You see, He isn't out for ratings like a TV show. He's out for souls, and He wants to use His people in His plan and His purpose. He wants to see people saved, helped and set free. Whereas you've got Simon Cowell, who wants to make pop stars and good TV shows. Jesus wants to transform lives as well, but He wants to make disciples, and He wants to show them to the world. Like Simon Cowell wants to show off his pop stars, Jesus wants to show His people to the world too. Now, if you've got hopes and dreams, bring them to Jesus first, not to man. You can trust Him with your life. You can trust Him with all that you've got. And that way, if anyone asks you what it means to you, you can say everything, because you'll be talking about Jesus, not a man-made TV show. I do feel sorry for the singers who get voted off the X Factor and have to have everyone looking at them as they're crying, as they see their dreams come crashing down. But what about the people that are suffering, that have got no idea there's a God who loves them? Shouldn't we feel more sorry for them? And if we really want to make a difference, be someone who's prepared to be a part of God's plan.